Hey guys, this is Sam, and today we're going to be talking about what's new in iOS 9 Beta 5. Coming just 2 weeks and 2 days after the release of iOS 9 Beta 4, iOS 9 Beta 5 once again brings a ton of changes to iOS 9. And we're going to start off right now by talking about the biggest change by far, and that is the addition of 16 new wallpapers. I know, I'm excited for these wallpapers too because I think that they look pretty cool. Now, I'm not sure if this is a bug or if this is done intentionally, but as I'm cycling through these new wallpapers, as you can see on screen right now, you'll notice that if I scroll down to the bottom of the wallpaper preference panel, there's not a whole lot of wallpapers left from before. Like, even the default wave wallpaper that I'm using as the background on my iPod right here is gone, which is really weird, and that makes me think it's a bug because that was a wallpaper added with iOS 9 Beta 1 and suddenly it's just gone. You can see that the default space wallpaper in iOS 8 when that released with the iPhone 6 is gone. The blue wave-ish iOS 8 wallpaper that came with iOS 8 Beta 1 is gone. Just a lot of things missing here. Seems kind of strange if you ask me, so I'm going to put that one as a bug for now, but maybe it's a feature. Maybe they meant to get rid of these wallpapers. But regardless, I'd love to hear your thoughts. So let me know what you're currently thinking about these brand new wallpapers in iOS 9 Beta 5 by leaving a comment down below in the comments section. Moving on to another new feature in iOS 9 Beta 5, if we head over to the Settings app, go to General, and then Accessibility, if we scroll down just a tad, we're going to see an option titled Shake to Undo. And when we disable that, I'm just going to demo this in the Notes app for you guys. If I type in something, usually shaking my device like so is going to come up with a little pop-up that I'm sure plenty of us have seen plenty of times. It's going to say undo your text. Well, if you shake your phone a lot or you just don't want that to pop up every time you shake your phone, you have the option to disable that in iOS 9 Beta 5. As for more changes in the Settings app, if we navigate back just one preference panel until we're in the General section and scroll all the way down to the bottom of our screen, you're going to see that regulatory is much more prevalent in the Settings app than it was before. Like I said, it's now under the General section. It used to be hidden under About, Legal, and you can actually still see it here under Regulatory. They just made that more apparent or easier to find in the Settings app in iOS 9 Beta 5. Also, if we head back to the main portion of the Settings app, under the thing that says iCloud, it used to be titled iTunes and App Store, but in iOS 9 Beta 5, this little App Store icon and that preference panel was renamed to App and iTunes Stores, which I guess makes sense because A comes before I alphabetically, so I always wondered why they kind of had that flipped in the first place. Now, another huge change that Apple made in iOS 9 Beta 5 relates to the keyboard. More specifically, we finally have a redesigned Shift Key. It was changed back in iOS 7.1, and ever since then, it's been really hard to tell whether you were inputting capital or lowercase letters. Well, I am so happy to tell you guys and show you that this is how it looks in iOS 9 Beta 5. This is what it's going to look like when you are typing all lowercase letters when the Shift Key is disabled, and if you tap on it and select it, that's what it looks like now when you are going to be inputting capital letters. Now, the shift mode or all caps lock mode still looks the same, but it's just so nice to see that they finally changed that shift key, even if it did take Apple longer than it probably should have. Also, like the shift key, the delete key does look slightly different in iOS 9 Beta 5 as well. Moving on, if we navigate over to the Music app and tap on the My Music tab, there's a new option here if we swipe down that'll allow us to easily shuffle all of our music. Before, you would actually have to change the artist view to the songs view, and then tap on a song, and then tap on the shuffle button. Well, now in iOS 9 Beta 5, you don't have to go through all that trouble. You can just swipe down in the My Music tab and start shuffling all of your music from here. And as for the last few changes in iOS 9 Beta 5, CarPlay now features better support for Apple Music and Beats One Radio, and artwork is also displayed in a slightly different manner than before. In the keyboard preference panel, keyboard shortcuts have been renamed to text replacement, and finally, there's a new toggle under the cellular preference panel that allows you to enable something called Wi-Fi Assist. And the way I understand that right now is that if you're experiencing some poor Wi-Fi performance, your phone's going to detect that and automatically switch you to your cellular network so that you're using data at a faster speed for browsing things than you would be using Wi-Fi with a very slow speed if your Wi-Fi is just not working correctly or it's slow for some reason, which sounds like a pretty cool feature if you ask me, but of course you're going to be eating up a lot more data at the same time. Those are all of the currently discovered changes in iOS 9 Beta 5, but if new ones are discovered, I'll be sure to update the blog post linked down below in the description, so check that out if you haven't already. Also, if you enjoyed watching this video, let's see if we can hit 100 or 200 likes on this video. That would be absolutely awesome, and of course it will help the channel out. And for more content on iOS 9, make sure you subscribe, because I'm going to be covering loads of this stuff in the coming days, weeks, and of course months. This has been Sam with iUpdateOS. Hope you guys have a great day, and I will talk to you in the next one.